Would politics factor into your decision whether to fly a flag? I'm not talking about the recent controversial flags raised by Justice Alito or his wife, the upside-down American flag outside his home a couple of days ago before President Biden's inauguration, or the Appeal to Heaven flag over his beach house, which has also become a symbol for Trump supporters. By the way, nobody is saying that there was any dispute with the neighbors on Long Beach Island. Think about that. No, I'm talking about the American flag. Monday, of course, Memorial Day, a day on which we honor those who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to the nation. It was originally called Decoration Day on account of the tradition of placing flowers and wreaths on the graves of those who died in uniform. Quick history. It's been observed since 1868 when a proclamation was issued from General John A. Logan of the Grand Army of the Republic, which recognized former soldiers and sailors of the Union. On that first Memorial Day at Arlington Cemetery, more than 5,000 attendees decorated more than 20,000 Union and Confederate graves. Since World War I, we've honored the dead from all the nation's wars, and it's become a national holiday. Of course, it's now also regarded as the unofficial start of summer. Along with local parades, there will be barbecues and good times with family and friends. There will be mingling, and that's a good thing. But increasingly, whether Old Glory will be flown as part of our celebration has become a reflection of our partisan divide, like so much else in our polarized times. According to Fox News, a poll last year, 94% of Republicans, registered Republican voters, consider flying an American flag an act of patriotism, compared with 75% of Democrats. In 2022, NPR Marist asked who always has a flag outside their home. 59% of Republicans said they did, compared with 27% of independents and just 22% of Democrats. I worry that these divides will grow. Anecdotally, I see signs that the flag is now perceived as being associated with one presidential candidate more so than another. That causes some to want to fly it, and it causes others to refrain from flying it, and that's a shame. The flag should be seen as belonging to everybody. Look, I get it. If you're flying the flag on the back of a pickup truck alongside reference to Brandon, I know your politics. But that doesn't mean that everyone else should refrain from showing some patriotism because of a concern of false association. Flying our flag shouldn't mean you support any particular candidate, nor should it imply that you're wholly satisfied with the direction of the country. You can be disappointed in the current climate and the current candidates. Most are. It doesn't mean that you love the country any less. It just means that you want to fix it. And thank God we have a country that allows us a process to resolve our differences. Protecting that framework, that needs to be our highest priority. And flying our flag should be recognition of what we still hold in common. A survey released last month from the Associated Press NORC found that 9 of 10 U.S. adults say the right to vote, the right to equal protection under the law, the right to privacy, they're extremely important or very important to the United States' identity as a nation. The survey also found that 84% feel the same way about freedom of religion. In other words, there remains so much that we have in common: equal protection, freedom of speech, the right to assembly. We just disagree about how we get there. We've been told so often that our differences define us that we're starting to act like it. In New York City several weeks ago, after the NYPD arrested hundreds of City College protesters over the situation in Gaza, officers took down a Palestinian flag that the protesters had raised, and they put up an American flag. And New York City Mayor Eric Adams defended the police action.
That's our flag, folks. Don't take over our buildings and put another flag up. That may be fine to other people, but it's not to me. My uncle died defending this country, and these men and women put their lives on the line. And it's despicable that schools will allow another country flag to fly in our country. So blame me for being proud to be an American. And I thank Commissioner Daughtry for putting that flag back up. We're not surrendering our way of life to anyone.
That was beautifully said. A good lesson for all of us to keep in mind this weekend as we fly the flag.